All right, what's up, YouTube? So today we're going to be talking about the Moto G Play 2024 and how it performs in 2025 and whether or not it's worth it. So I think it's definitely worth it because I bought this for 40 bucks at Target. And let's talk about the specs. So we have a 6.5-inch display. We have a 50 megapixel camera, and you can capture image quality at 4K at 30 FPS. And I believe 1080p, maybe 60 FPS, not really sure. We have 4 gigabytes of RAM. We have the Snapdragon 680 4G processor, and we have a 5,000 milliamp battery. This phone came out in January of 2024, and it's running Android 13, and we have 64 gigabytes of storage in here with a micro SD card slot. So, on paper, this looks to be a pretty decent phone, especially for the price tag. Um, been using it very briefly, and I can say I'm very impressed at the performance, hardware and software wise. This phone can handle quite a bit, and for only $40, you get so much in this phone. I'm not sponsored by this phone company or anything to promote this. I'm just making this because I like making these phone reviews. But so we can see here, these are all the specs. It's a pretty nice phone in the hand. The screen is very nice, I have to say. The phone is a nice size. We have our speakers and our USB Type C port at the bottom. Our power and volume buttons on the side. We have our 50 megapixel camera on the back, and we have a headphone jack at the top. SIM card tray slot on the side. So let's see. We have a 90 hertz refresh screen rate, so scrolling and navigating through windows and performing tasks will be quite smooth on this device. We have Android 13, which performs quite well, I have to say. And yeah, we can capture 1080p at 30 FPS with the camera. The camera's not that great, in my opinion, but it works and it is sufficient. So let's do a little Call of Duty test. There we go. So yeah, the phone is a nice size to hold in the hand. I think it's definitely worth it, even if you're not using a phone plan with this. For 40 bucks, you can have a device that can perform and do multiple different tasks. And yeah, there's a lot you can do with this phone. Let's turn this down a little bit. Pretty loud. All right, here we go, guys. So you can see it's quite smooth, and I have this on high resolution. So
Enemy contact. Target down.
that's how you do it. So let's cut that short, and let's check out Roblox. So this device, I think it meets the needs for pretty much almost any basic average user who's looking to get a phone that can perform pretty much any task that's necessary, such as social media, content creation, web browsing, calling, texting, all these things. This phone is great. I think for 40 bucks, man, you can do a lot. So let's see. Well, we're gonna select. Let's go with driver. Let's turn it this way. So for the most part, games are playing pretty smoothly, and the 4 gigabytes of RAM inside this device holds up pretty well. So there's not much lag, but there is a little lag here and there, with starting up. So you see. Whoa. Well, well, Roblox works, and we also have PUBG Mobile. Will we test this out? PUBG Mobile. Let's see. No. Let's take a look at the camera. So, see our video. Quite a bit of different settings and stuff. And the last and final app we're gonna test out is YouTube. So you can see YouTube is pretty nice. Scrolling is somewhat fast.
3, 2.
So when you pick up speed with it, it does get a little laggy, but
Hey, babe, what are you...
for 40 bucks, man, I'm surprised at how good this phone is. And you know, it doesn't feel necessarily cheap, but man, well, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I want you guys to let me know in the comments whether or not you're using this phone or have used it in the past, whether or not you like it, what you dislike about it, and let me know if you think it's worth getting in 2025. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.